Welcome guys, in this video I'm going to show how to integrate HCAPTCHA in React application. So for this I have a sample sign up form and I'm going to use this HCAPTCHA library for user verification whether the user is robot or not. So it is similar to Google's CAPTCHA. I have already an account. I'm going to log in. Once I log in, I'll be able to create a new application and copy its keys for my usage in React and backend verification. So let me create a new site. I'm going to create a new site in the name of Decoders. And for your local development, you don't need to have anything, but while going production, you just need to add the host name so that it will be protected for your website only. So I'll copy the site key, and I'm going to use this Node HCAPTCHA in the backend to verify, and this React HCAPTCHA library, both from HCAPTCHA team. So I'm going to use this for our integration. So let me go to my React application and add this site key for my to my config file. Let me create a key. This is the config file that you use in throughout my application. Let me add in my site key here. Now let's see. We just need to install this npm package React HCAPTCHA. Let me install it. After that, I will start integrating the application. Meanwhile, our package will be installed, because it might take some time to get installed. Let's go back to the document, and now all we need to do is import the HCAPTCHA component and use the component wherever you want in your sign up form, or whichever the form that you are going to integrate. For this demo, I am having a sign up form. Let me go to the bottom, right well before the button. I am going to add this HCAPTCHA component. So it's just use the component, and I'm going to use the site key from the config file. Appconfig dot HCAPTCHA site token, and on verify there's a callback from the component where whenever user verifies some images, it will trigger this callback and give the token, temporary token. We use this token to send it to a server and validate from our server whether this token is valid or not, to check exactly whether the user is not a robot. So once I get the token, I set it in the state for further processing and sending it to the server. So before actually completing this thing, there was another callback function on expire. So if user wants to verify, if he didn't submit for a very long time, the token automatically get reset after some time. In that case, we will actually reset our token, so that user will again needs to verify it. Anyway, we will be validating when user clicks on the sign up button. And then I'm going to have a reference to this component. So actually we can directly access few methods on that. Example, if we want to reset the captcha, then there was an option. So that can be done using the reference. So let me add this reference to the captcha component. And our package is installed. Let's close this. Okay, we are all done with this captcha component here. Now let's focus on our sign up part. So once user clicks on sign up, we need to first verify if user has actually verified the captcha token. So if token is empty, I'm going to show error saying you must need to verify that you are not a robot. So for this, let me have an error message state to display the error message whenever it happens. So if token is not available, then let's set an error token saying you must verify the token, you must verify the captcha. And return false. So here we are validating the token. So user must uh, click on the verify the token captcha token, otherwise you will not be able to proceed with the sign up. So let's just print the error message for the user. Also we'll be showing this error message if anything from the server here. So if we pass this step, meanwhile I have a backend here with a simple express application which has one route for sign up. So for this we will first before install the package that we need for our node verification. It's a node hCAPTCHA. So we'll install this package in the node project, and then we'll continue our development in React. Okay, once this is passed, we'll set the error as empty to clear our previous errors. And then I'm going to have a loader for a button. So this is a custom component hook where this was already been described in this channel. I will give the link in the description, you can go and check it out. This will actually have a loading spinner button. So this hook will return two things. One is the component ref, element ref, and the other is a function to trigger this loading. So now we just need to add this element to this sign up button as a ref. And then we will call set loading function to actually start the loading button. So in that case the loader icon will be displayed with the text saying creating instead of create account, and there will be the button will be disabled. So once this is done, I'm using Axios to actually post this token to my backend server, which is actually running on Node.js localhost port 8080. So for this you can send all your sign up details with the token. Once we get the response, we need to reset the captcha. This is why we are using the ref for the captcha component. So we'll call the reset captcha method on that, and then we will also reset the token here. Actually the step is not needed because once we reset the captcha, it will be automatically cleared in our local store state because it will trigger the callback. So once it is success, let's add some alert message. This is for just for demo purpose, so you can actually I can add it in the finally so that it will be done for both success and error cases. And I'm going to set loading false. Then once we get the response, it throws an error message. We'll set the error message in the state so that it will be displayed to the user. So it will be response.data.error. Okay, I think we are all set with this React part. So let's go to the browser and check if it is working or not. Yeah, we were able to see the component, captcha component. It's saying some error rate limit or network error. For this, you need to use 127.0.0.1 instead of localhost. So that now the error message was reset. So we were able to test this locally. So let me show you what is this sending to the server. So once I verify the images, this will actually send me the token. Once we verify, we'll get the token, and then we will submit it to the server. So let's go and develop our backend to verify this token from HCAPTCHA server. For this, let's have a sign up with CAPTCHA endpoint, and I'm going to make this as async function because I'm going to use this in async fashion. So if I'm going to check if the request has this token, otherwise I will send an error message with status 400, and I'm going to set error equal to token is required or missing. So now let's go and copy this. We'll import the verify function from CAPTCHA, HCAPTCHA, and we'll use this verify function to verify. It will automatically call the API and verify the token. For this, we need to pass few attributes. And it will return as success in JSON format. So for this, we need to add the secret and the site token. The site token was already added to my environment. Sorry, the secret is already added to my environment file, so I can access it from there. And then I'm going to pass this token that we received in the request. So if it is successfully verified, the success attribute will be true. If there was any rate limit error or something, it will be false, and there will be reason from the server saying what exactly went wrong. So I'm just going to copy this error status here, and I'm going to say invalid captcha token. If you want, you can actually log the actual response from the HCAPTCHA team. It will be technical, so for the user we will just say invalid captcha, but for your debugging purpose you should actually log this somewhere. And if anything went wrong with this verify, and I'm going to show other error. So if success is true, I'm going to set 200 status, and I'm going to say success true. So usually you guys need to add the sign up logic in the success condition. So you can remove this. So let's go and check this. So I have this thing. I'm going to clear it, and I'm going to verify this token again. CAPTCHA. Let me choose. Okay, I'm going to click create account. It will trigger the API. Okay, there was a 404 error. Not I think sign up. Okay, the endpoint is wrong. So we should call sign up with I think that's CAPTCHA. Let's check. Oh, yeah, it's sign up with CAPTCHA. We need to call this endpoint. Let's make it reCAPTCHA, HCAPTCHA. So let me update here. Okay, let me go back and check now if now it is working or not. Let me verify the images. Let me click create account. So now actually it is success. Now we are sending the token and verifying from the HCAPTCHA servers. And then if I again click on create account, we already reset this token, so it will again ask us to verify the token. So you can do this multiple times because every time there will be a new valid token available for us to check. Let me create account again. Now also we are success. So we just have this 200 status from our backend Node.js. So you need to add the sign up logic like inserting the user in database, all those things. So let me comment it and show you what if it is not resetting, it will throw error from the captcha server that we have already validated this. So we can validate one token only once. If we validate once, it became inactive for obvious security reasons. Let me click on create sign up. It's success for the first time. I'm going to click and send the same token again. At this time I'm getting invalid captcha because the captcha server is returning as HCAPTCHA server is returning as some error in backend. So if you want, you can actually log this error and see what exactly went wrong. There will be error reason in that. That's it, guys.
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe for more videos like this.